What is the difference between direct and indirect discrimination? Have you ever wondered how discrimination can show up in different ways? Today, we will break down the differences between direct and indirect discrimination. Understanding these concepts is essential for grasping how they affect people's lives and society as a whole. Direct discrimination occurs when someone is treated unfairly because of a specific characteristic. This could be due to age, race, gender, religion, or other protected traits. For instance, if an employer decides not to hire a qualified candidate simply because of their gender, that is a clear case of direct discrimination. The unfair treatment is obvious and intentional, showing a lack of respect and dignity for that individual based on who they are. On the other hand, indirect discrimination is a bit more subtle. It happens when a rule or policy seems neutral but actually puts certain groups at a disadvantage. Imagine a workplace that requires all employees to work on weekends. While this rule applies to everyone, it may indirectly discriminate against people whose religious beliefs prevent them from working on those days. The intent here is not to discriminate, but the outcome can still be harmful. From a moral standpoint, both forms of discrimination raise ethical concerns. Direct discrimination clearly violates principles of fairness and equality. It shows a blatant disregard for the rights of individuals based on their identity. Indirect discrimination, while less visible, still leads to unfair outcomes and can perpetuate social exclusion. It often reflects unconscious biases that exist in our systems and practices. Addressing these issues requires empathy and a commitment to justice. We must be aware of how our actions and policies can impact others, even if we do not intend to discriminate. By examining our social structures, we can identify hidden barriers that may disadvantage certain groups. In summary, the main difference between direct and indirect discrimination lies in intent and visibility. Direct discrimination is an explicit and intentional act, while indirect discrimination arises from neutral policies that unintentionally harm specific groups. Both forms challenge our ethical values of equality and respect, reminding us of the importance of vigilance in recognizing and correcting unfair treatment in all its forms.